All right, let's do it. Another video. January 21st, Thursday. I'm getting tired. And my computer froze again. We back? Frozen? I think we are back. I get frozen here. I'm not sure if that even picked that up. January 21st, Thursday. Another video. I said I'm getting fatigued. I'm doing all these videos. It's like a marathon. I hit the gym. This is like a UFC fight doing all these. It's total stamina. All right. PULM Matrix Incorporated. Float 32 million. Short growth down 11%. Market cap 55 million. Insiders own 5%. Institutions 24%. Only 1.9 million debt. It's pretty good. It's overvalued, it looks like. Clinical stage biotechnology company which engages in discovery development of novel inhaled therapeutic products for respiratory and other diseases. It's founded by David Allen Edwards, Mark J. Giberson, Alexander M. Kibananov, Robert Langer on June 15, 2015, headquartered in Lexington, Massachusetts. The stock's been around. I remember the stock. No buys or sells. I first started trading. Well, not first started trading, but I've traded a lot of these penny stocks, and I didn't really know nothing about it. I think PULM was one of the first ones, and Cool was it KOLL, if people remember that. And yeah, you learn your lessons when you trade these. You really got to know what you're doing. You got to look at the whole picture too. All right, minus 20 million income sales, 12 million, 26 million float. No news since November 12th on this. There's no news. How can you put a press release? Makes no sense. All right, so they have a pure 1800. Looks like one of their drugs or whatever they have. It has developed kinase inhibitor for access to a portfolio of novel drug candidates. Scipia Technologies, LLC development, commercialization for pulmazole. All right, so no news on this. Let's take a look at the monthly. This thing dropped from 210, which it probably wasn't, then all the way down. Look at it, 17, it bounced, 18, now we're flat. But do we notice something? Let's go to the weekly. You notice this taking shape of anything? Here's a split, another split. See, we're going flat, 19 flat. And it looks like we're in a channel here. See this? And it looks like the next move could be above 2. So this has potential here. Let's see what's going on. So you had a big drop in the split in 2019. We bounced hard in April that year. There's the 2 line. We've touched that many times. Came back. Look at January 2020, I meant to say. Look at this 2 line again. So we have like 1, 2, 3, 4 plus touches, almost 7. And we have a good support at 1. And then ultimate support looks like just below 75. That was the low here. If you bought that, look at that cross. All the way here. And then it bounced to 2. That's what I mean. If I was rich, you could look at these charts. I'd just hold a few thousand in each. And then, get these big bounces. That's what happens with these. So we came down in this bottom. Many touches, 1. That was a good hold. Now we're up here. Big move today. Look at the volume increasing. So it looks like this one was to race towards this 2 line again. And, 175 shouldn't be a problem. So watch this 2 line. This is the major move right now. And once we get above 2, we want that to hold. And then onward we go. And, you have 3. And then onward to 7's a big gap, but that's way away. So look for 2 immediately, and we'll see what happens. If this doesn't hold, 130 want to hold. See the lows getting higher. If not, back to 1. So we're sort of in this middle, but a big candle today. Let me see how this played out. Yeah, it was moving all day. Sort of this move, so that's a good long. All right, so that's PULM. So good for that move. All right, ESGC. All right, this is Eros STX Global Corporation, 250 million float, 311 million market cap, low in cash, 42% insiders, 13% institution, 180 million in debt. Still undervalued a little bit. Operates a content and distribution company. Develops, produces, and distributes Bollywood and Hollywood premium content. Headquarters in Burbank, California. How about that? No insider information. All right. It has minus 419 million income. That's not good. 155 million sales. 6.16 million float. Low float. Any news? Eros now partners with 2020 Abu Dhabi T10 tournament for live streaming. Title sponsorship. Team Abu Dhabi. That was the 13th. Nothing before that. So markets, distributes content around the world. Digital media platforms. Films, scripted films, and distributes films, TV programming. All right. There's not much news on this. It's like a strange stock. All right. So this came about. We have here 2013, 10. This bounced to 38. Came all the way down in 16 to 8. Back we go. And then it's bottomed right now. But right now is in 38. See that? That we just bottomed out. This is on the weekly. Let's go to the daily on this. See what's going on here. All right. You have a big gap here. It looks like right to 750. This thing dropped like a rock from 1075, gap down 750, really big to like 350. And so here we go. Look at this bottom back and forth. And you have a line right here. There's your 125 line, like 1, 2 clusters, 3, 4 plus it touched. Yeah, it's bounced many times in 2020 it bounced. Bounced again in August. Now it's been in a downtrend. So this 450 line is very big. And then, each line it's having problems with. And now we're in a downtrend. See this? Up, down, up, down. This might go back to 125 and bounce again. If this goes to 125, that's a great buy. Right now, we're just back and forth. It has to reclaim 225 here. If you draw a line, we're sort of out of it, but it's not really going out. Nothing major here. And then 175 is a stop. So, this has potential to get here and to get in the gap. We'll see. This is got to start turning up on this, or else we're going back to 125 on that. All right, ONCY. Let's take a look at this. On Coalitics Biotech, 42 million float, 118 million market cap. Cash 20 million, 1.5% insiders, 2% institution. No one owns this. Excuse me. 387%, 387,000 debt. It's not bad. Engages development of immuno-oncolotic virus for treatment of solid tumors and hematological malignancies. It's founded by Matthew C. Coffey and Bradley George Thompson, April 2nd, 1998. Headquartered in Calgary, Canada. No buys or sells. All right, has a income of minus 25 million, no sales, 42 million float. Nexus acquired GSK vaccines. Blah, blah, blah. Not sure what it has to do with this stock, but here's the last news. I don't see no news here. All right, its lead product is Palalarep. That's their solid tumors, malignancies. That's their lead product. Has agreements, collaboration with Merck, KGaA, and Pfizer. Combination of Paxiltal and Avelumab, and a human anti-PD-L1 antibody for hormone receptors. All right, let's take a look at this. And we come about in 2008. This was about 18. Rocketed up 11. This thing went to 65. Then pyramid up, then down. Then down we go from 2015. I don't see any splits on this. My eye's not catching it. You see this back and forth, and go to the daily. All right, so the daily in this, you can see the high is 13, then it crashed. 2015, 16, it bounced a little bit. 17, we bounced up. This 8 line's big. You see a touch, many touches in 18, then we fell back. Ultimately, we fell back to 50 cents from 2019. This thing went way down. And then we bounced up in January, got to 6, and came back down again at 4 line. Now the low here is getting higher from late 2019. See this? 1, 2, 3. We're stair stepping higher. So the 4 line's big in this, and the 8 line higher up. And they're right now. See if you draw a line right here. Now these lows are being higher. So what do you want this to do is get this above 3. Then go back and challenge that 4. See if we can get above that 4 line and hold. And then, once you have that hold of a major line, then that's great support at that point. You don't want this go below 250 because see, we're slowly getting higher. See this here, 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 each level. See, it goes below 250. We're going down to 2 and lower. It's making its way up here. Doesn't look like any major moves right now. It's just grinding. All right. RETO. It says Reto Eco Solutions, 14 million float, market cap 22 million, short growth down 14%. They have no cash, 285,000. 39% insiders is good. No institutions, 18 million in debt. Still undervalued a little bit. They engage manufacturer distribution of construction materials. This is a long thing. I'm not reading this. It's founded by Lai Hangfang, August 7th, 2015, from Beijing, China. No insider news. This is a China play. You might want to put an asterisk next to plays that are China, because if you're playing them, even you're hold them for swings, you got to be careful. Because I don't trust China plays. You can't get financials. You don't know what's going on really. Minus 14 million income, sales 14 million, float 10 million. See, no news in this since December. Then you had November 9th, maybe news. There's nothing on this. Manufactures, distributes construction materials primarily in China. Bricks, pavers, tiles, used for water absorption, flood control, bridges, walls, construction, roads. What else does it say here? Hydraulic integration, China, South Asia, North America, Middle East, North Africa, Southeast Asia. All right, so another one of these plays that you don't get much information. Let's see what the chart tells us. 2017, we got to 10, busted to 12, and this did the old fade. See this fade down, and it looks like again like all these plays. Look, we're going down like this. It's like a cycle. They've been down. These penny stocks now they're riding up. You have the U shape forming here, and then we're going to chop around sideways and eventually go up. And the weekly is telling the tale of that because you can see here the 1320 MA, they're battling. Look at this line back and forth. And on the daily, see, once we grind it down from 350, you have to 150, and then we made this line just below 50 cents. Actually, I could bring it up to 50. It's probably a better line here. 50-cent line. And you can see right here. So we go here. Look at this 50 cents. It holds 2020 in May, again in October. And then you have this big 150 line. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 touches. It can't break, comes back. And here we are again. So this move 65 all the way to 1. And now we're a little bit above here. If this comes back, that's fine. You want this 80 cents to hold. 80 cents on this. If not, you could go right back to that line. And then on this, you want this to grind higher. Test that 150. From here to here is a nice move to 150. If we hold 150, onward we go to that 2 line. So this is a big channel now happening. You can see it. It's grinding, the lows holding, double bottom. Yeah, this has potential. This is more of a longer term, maybe a longer term swing, or we'll see what happens in the next few weeks. All right, that's it. Please subscribe to Mike Cannon Trades on YouTube and hit the subscribe button, the like button. And what else I get? Again, I'm Mike Cannon Trades on StockTwits, Mike Frank 007 on Twitter, Mike Frank I on TikTok. Trying to get all the links here. It all disappeared. If I can find them. Are they coming up? No, they're not. All right, I think that's it. And there's link trade ideas in my YouTube. All right, that's it for now. Peace. Trying to hit the stop button. All right, here we go. Good night, guys. Peace.